I think we're back. I'm gonna type it in chat. Are we back? I guess that doesn't really make sense because we just got disconnected. Man, oh man, oh man. We're back! Okay, so we didn't win. I was hoping we would win between turns there, and we didn't. So we have to play at least one more turn of this and not let everything slip away from us here. Game will end soon, it says, because we are 4 points away from winning. I'm also worried England's just gonna steal it from us here. Okay. Controversially, no, we do want this stuff. I was gonna say let's redraw all these cards, but I'm wrong. Philosophy, give me theology. We've got all this science. Give me, what if I got a state religion? We can build the Hagia Sophia. Hagia? Is it a Jujugi or a Gugugi? We're gonna build this bad boy. Your hexes can no longer be stolen by culture. That gets to be there in the Sakura Blossom Forest, weirdly. That definitely pushes us up, because that gave us victory points. Oh, mercy. Let's have our guns start shooting people. Hagia Sophia. Is it? Oh, interesting. We shoot that man. Good. Then our guns shoot these Englishmen. And then they do it again. And then they do it again. And then they're done. Okay, cool. This guy is going to step into England. Just have a look. Maybe we can start burning down their cow farms and stuff. Okay, so London is a huge city. It has a population of 14, which is, I think, easily the biggest city here. That kind of checks out. I'm going to build another spearman here. Is this guy an expeditionary force? Maybe he should be. We're going to put expeditionary force on this man so he's stronger when he's outside of our territory. We're also... God, how do we... What's the right way to do this? We're going to put our... These guys, do they have a ranged attack? They must. Advanced military unit. 35. Yeah, they probably do, right? Send this man to stand on the cows. Ah, there's a person there. We probably should have put charge on him, but that's okay. He's going to get blown to pieces. Hate to see it. We're going to put our horsemen here out of range of his ranged guys. Oh, how do we make this happen for us? We're going to move our swordsmen up onto his land here. We're just trying to push out, or keep our borders from getting pushed in, basically. I guess we built that building that's supposed to prevent that from happening, but I'm quite nervous. Build a cannon on Lyon. Lyon has no people on it again, which is what we don't like to see. Fortunately, we got all kinds of money to draw cards. Currency. We build currency. I'll use Annex to pay money to steal an unclaimed hex. That's kind of weird, but I'm just going to steal this one that's next to England. Bam. Oh, and there's little resources there. That's fun. Draw a card. Can we get another unit to put on Lyon? I would just feel a teeny bit safer. That's not artillery. Should have said. I don't really need that. Burn hereditary rule. Something can do a volley and shoot extra far. That is a very funny idea. But again, any kind of a unit... Oh, I can redraw still? Oh, do I have to pay to do it, though? Max cards in hand. Okay, fine. So first things first. Build a courthouse on Argos. Removes all city... What is it? Removes all city maintenance costs. Yeah, put that on Argos, because that's not Argo the movie. Argos the city, because that's our next biggest city. Get rid of double time. I'm not using that. It was a big letdown, and now I hold that against it. Get rid of what does shield wall do? Reduce range attack damage taken by 100%. Let's do that. Can I please put a shield wall on this man? So his attacks from here should just bounce off of him, ideally. Let's have a volley from... Has anybody not moved who could shoot somebody far away? No. There's nobody who's going to be able to reach somebody because of a volley. Get rid of one of these charges. Sell all the science so that we have truly $1 million again. I just really want to build some man, oh my god, on Lyon. Or at least, or on Paris to move to Lyon. I guess we could move like our spearmen there. Yeah, let's do that. Go stand in Lyon. Just so I feel safe. Next, we buy up all the crap. I know that we still have hammers. Probably we should focus on using those up first. So I will. Get me... Are there crabs that could be mine? Get me some pearls. Thank you. Get me... I only have a little bit. Here, let's build another farm. Why not? We'll farm up here. Bam! Farm. Now we buy everything with our huge amount of money. Okay. Now we dump luxury goods on whoever seems like they would be the most grateful. And probably that's going to be Argos. 13% chance. Some single-digit number. How about Orleans? You guys want some luxury goods? You get some luxury goods. Then we got to put a bunch of food on cities to try to grow them. Jess, I don't want to be playing another turn of this here. I really think we can successfully make this our last turn. If we hedge our bets and just kind of make all our cities really big and happy, have lots of culture, have military units kind of out of reach of bad guys as much as possible. There is somebody else with this catapult, right? Okay, cool. It's not the best, but it's something. And there's artillery there, but you stay on Lyon, my dear artillery. I think that's our turn. Do we want to buy a horse? We buy a horse. Let's end it and see if we win between turns. I was so worried the game was going to end while the stream was cut. While we lost. I don't know what happened. It looks like we just lost connection to Twitch. But we're back. Alright, let's see what happens. Particularly, we're interested in what happens by Greece and down over here. The Hagia Sophia. Please wait. Presumably the Aztecs and the Egyptians are doing stuff that we can't see. Just like real life. I can't see it. I'm all the way over here. Is that it? Oh! Something's happening. Okay, this is gonna go bad for us. They're gonna shoot really far away. Haha, they shot at our guy with shield wall. Okay, England doesn't like our guys stepping into towards London. But I think we just did it. I think we just won. Everybody's happy. Everybody's loving it. We're claiming some land. We're claiming the ocean, too. We got the cows that we wanted. Bam! Okay, that's the game. If they're showing us the whole map. Let's see. It's just, there's a lot for it to do, I think. Bam! France is the winner. Actually, that was pretty close. England was biting at our ankles there. Nipping at our heels, I think is the actual actual phrase. But man, oh man, oh man, we clawed it back up. I do think it's true. Somebody says, I just sneezed 20 times in a row. Does that mean anything other than immediate death? 21 times? France, reliant on luxury goods to the end. All those croissants. You know, we stepped into Nottingham and just distributed pastries to the people. Let's look at the map. Let's see what's going on. Yay! Yeah, I think it's very true that, like, if you can stick it out in a game against the AI to the end, I think it's easier than fighting against them at the beginning. Like, that's kind of I've played a lot of games like that where we're behind and pull ahead in the end game. Let them eat cake! Oh, true! Okay, so let's see what everybody was doing. So first, starting with our empire, we obviously for a long time had only Paris, and we're getting just the shit kicked out of us by Russia over here. They came in and burned down our pyramids. They burned down the Great Pyramids of France, of Paris. And so we set up a new city here. We set up a new city here. We came in and burned down a bunch of Russian cities and some Greek cities just to try to create a little buffer area for us so we could focus on our pastry production. Came in and stole Argos just because. But Athens was here, and crucially, I think in a game-making move here, we burned down Athens instead of trying to hold on to it. We also grabbed Nottingham at the end because we saw that England was the one person ahead of us. They seemed like they were going to win off on their side of the map, so we tried to kick them down a notch. Just one drunk Russian dude throwing an empty vodka bottle at the pyramid in front of the Louvre. No! Meanwhile, speaking of England, it looks like the whole time they were building up London really, really big. And then they had all these little things here. So I can't remember exactly what it is, but England's advantage is something about being able to grow out their influence out over the sea more easily. And so you can see this is like an incredibly optimal position or part of the map for them to be in. They put all these little cities out like this here, just capturing more hexes on the water. They'll show us everybody's scores, but they'll only show us the breakdown of our score. We'll look at that in just a second. Rome stuck it out to the end. I was sure they were going to get destroyed, and indeed they were. Looks like England was moving in here, and Egypt was kind of fighting them the whole time. I think these three civilizations were just, constantly fighting this whole time. That's a lot of orcas. Yeah, look, they stole all the orcas. They didn't put in fishing huts, though. That's their mistake. Oh, no, they did. There's a fishing hut that's collecting orcas. Man. So I think these guys were just crab bucketing, speaking of sea life, and preventing anybody from getting ahead. We kind of unmired ourselves from all that situation. Sylvander says, J-Pod is the best orca in the real world IMO. Who's J-Pod? Wait, before we look at the rest of this, I need to know what J-Pod is. J-Pod. It's like an iPod, but the next iteration, right? J-Pod. This is not what I expected to see. Let me show you what I'm looking at. Window capture. Bam! J-Pod? J-Pod orcas. Oh, okay. Oh! It's a kind of orca. I see. It is like a group of orcas. They're in... Oh, Puget Sound. Okay, so this... Oh, like this pod letter or designation J. I gotcha. Oh, there they are. They're actually kind of cute, aren't they? They're terrifying. They're like sea wolves, but man, they are kind of cute. Puget Sound. I know you've taught me that before, and I forget every time. Finishing up our quick analysis here. You can see that actually Tenochtitlan is really big. It's bigger than Paris. It has more people. And that's even though these guys are pumping out soldiers all the time. You can see how many just like standing troops they had. They haven't taken down any yachts yet, but they might. God, I hope so. I'm rooting for the whales. If it's whales versus yachts. And then Greece was over here. Greece looks like they had a bad time. Is this a Greek name of a city? No. But they lost Corinth. We burned down Corinth. We burned down Athens. We grabbed Argos. All they had left was Sparta. And the 300 guys here. Yeah. But yeah, I think that worked well. I think our policy, I haven't really done this before in a game, but I think our policy of raising these cities on our border here, it really let us not have to keep, like the whole beginning of the game, we were just like spending all our resources putting up a military that was immediately getting killed by Russia. And so being able to just not fight as much, I think was a big deal. OMG, they really did have 300 guys. Look at all the guys. For our final score, can I just see the breakdown? So we got most of our score from the number of hexes we had captured, and then by population. So in a lot of games, wonders are the main way that I get points. But as you can see, that's not the case here. Anyway, man, oh man, oh man. That is Hexarchy. I really like this game. I've been playing a lot of it. I think we can end a little bit earlier today. We're not going to do anything in 15 minutes here. What's the burned out rate of this sprint? Nice. Soulfinder says, also, has anyone gotten Sky on their phone yet? No, I haven't. And Soulfinder says, Larry Burndorf, didn't you say you love Journey? Journey turned into Sky. This is Hexarchy. As you can see by my progress, I was able to unlock little titles to put after my name. So I'm Piotr Bizzle, the Ignorant, the Wise, which I like. This game's pretty cool. I really recommend it. It's not that expensive, probably. I don't remember. But I've been playing a lot of it. If you watched any of this Hexarchy stream live tonight, thank you so much for watching live. We'll be back tomorrow with Skyrim, and I think it's Thursday I'm also doing Skyrim. I forget. It's on the Discord. If you watch this as a recording or on YouTube, thank you so much for watching that way too. And man, oh man, until next time, I will see you later.